I'm Christina. I'm here at Thermaland Oaks Homestead. We bought this raw patch of land just about 5 years ago. It's been a crazy journey. I just want to tell you guys that I grew up in the city. I grew up in the Bay Area in California. My parents had 3 cats growing up. I didn't have a dog until I went to college. Oh, there's a donkey. George. This is George Strait. He's trying to knock over the camera. Come here, bud. Come on, bud. The donkeys are also friendly. What are you doing? Come here. Ugh. Come say hi for the camera. Come say hi. Come here. He's like, I have some hay. Can you get me some more? Okay, so I grew up in the city. I knew nothing about animals. I didn't even know anything about getting a dog. I got a dog when I was living in an apartment in college that didn't even allow dogs. So I learned from trial and tribulation, and yes, I got charged for having a dog in my deposit when I moved out of my apartment. That was my fault. Fast forward years later, I met my boyfriend, now husband, Trevor, who we both wanted to start a homestead. I have a bachelor's in nutrition, and that's what I graduated Chico State with, and that kind of catapulted us to wanting to get chickens and knowing where our food comes from. So fast forward to now, 5 years later, when we have this thriving, amazing homestead, breeding donkey operation, garden, house that we built from the ground up, I realized I get a lot of questions on kind of how we did it, and I want to start making a bunch of videos on taking us back to basics of, like, we've changed sheep 3 different times. We've put in fencing in a raw land and had to rip it out and put in new fencing because we've learned what was the best way to do things. You know, the best seasons to plant things, when to do fruit trees, why we did certain things, why we put in concrete floors. There's so many different things we've learned throughout our years being here, and I want to kind of take it down to the basics and just do a bunch of series about it. So if you're a 20, 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old person who's looking to start a homestead for the first time, it doesn't matter if you're living in the city or on a bunch of land. There's so many different ways you could do your own little urban homestead and a little farm within your property, within container gardens and growing your own herbs or canning and preserving food that you buy in bulk. So I'm gonna take you through a bunch of basics. Follow me if you want to learn more, and I'm gonna start sharing a lot more homestead how-to content for beginners.